2.3 story. Wait, why the dream pool?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
Deja vu?
Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Whoa, this conversation is such deja vu. Deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep.
No.
I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
That's terrible. That is traumatizing. What happened to the Stellaron?
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
That's okay, that's good.
The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
It's different from the Cocolia thing. I think this is like a really big situation that could really bring panic right now. Because these people, it's not like they're all from the same place. It's not like everyone is from Yarilo and you need to tell them the truth because they're all living here and they need to do better with the whole planet and the leadership. This is just people trying to have a good time and suddenly, hey, remember you were supposed to be under the protection of the Harmony? Well, guess what?
Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Felspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Okay.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
I was in reality before, but not really. What is the Radiant Felspar?
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
I guess we are. But I don't know. It all feels a bit weird still, right? I know this is supposed to be the chapter to say goodbye to Penacony, and from the next trip marketing, we're clearly in Shenzhou. So, what's amiss? Is it just Sparkle? Tell me more about the current state of Penacony.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in the family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified..." Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited...
We need to hear the voice acting.
The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
I love March. It started very differently, by the way. What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared. And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Anyway, let's ignore that fact that she thinks that she doesn't want all that, because she has proven many times that she really likes both of those things. Let's go meet up with the others.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dreamjolt Hostelry.
Yay, let's see everyone. Let's see how they're all doing now.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
I love the fact that she's interacting with Silverwolf. More interactions between her and the Stellar members, please. Now we need to see her interact with Kafka. That's the next thing I want to see. Obviously, my two favorite characters.
Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
That's very sweet of Silverwolf.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
It's cute.
Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I heard the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Wait. The Genius Society is here? Is Ron May here?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities.
Are we the unforgettable reward? Because I feel like it's us.
How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
I wanna scream! I wanna shout so loud. Kafka, telling her you know my pin, you can use the card and buy whatever you want? Well, she didn't say that exactly, but if you see anything fabulous, get one for me too. Oh, that's a special relationship. I feel like they're very, very close.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself.
You better be like far away from her saying that.
Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me.
Of course Blade was worried about her. We could see it from the flashback when they were in the car. You could tell that he cared about her. Everyone cares for each other in the Stellar Hunters. They're clearly like a family of, should I say outcasts? I don't like this word for them. I don't think that's what describes them. But like, you can clearly see how much they care for each other through the... Some make it more subtle, and everyone shows it in their own unique way. It is very good to get this information. I feel like this is what I wanted, basically.
I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
I don't like where this is going. This feels like she's gonna die. Cause she's making plans. And when the character starts that has all the death flags, and it starts as the character is making plans for the future, that's not a good sign.
That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Now this is shocking. I did not expect that. But I guess if we get someone's POV from the IPC, it should be hers, right? Because Jade is the mystery. So it says, the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Felspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew.
Everything has to happen in secret. Everything. You can't tell the people what's happening, no matter where you are. And I said earlier, yes, that these people are not all from Penacony, but at the same time, they are hiding even from those who are from Penacony. warrant. Anyway.
The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
When he said big boss, he didn't mean Jade. He's talking about the person who's doing the gathering, right? Because he's not from the IPC. I don't know why I assumed Jade would be the big boss.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz.
Wait,
When the big boss arrives...
I'm so confused. Maybe he is from the IPC. He calls her Director Topaz.
Please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Oh, okay. Jade is the big boss. That's me overthinking, second-guessing myself live on a stream.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
She doesn't like to be called boss? Ah, where's Numpy going? What's happening in there? Oh my god, we're in the water. Hello. What's up? What are these? Are these enemies? Okay, I hope not. Wait, that's the enemy. I'm so confused. These are not enemies, they're just... Okay, why is Nambe triggered then? Because they're both the same? Anyway, let's continue.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
It's very pretty. I said that when I watched the live stream. I would love to visit this place if it was real. I would love to be there. Okay, let's start with the people first. Let's talk to this person.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Felspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing.
Ooh, so honest. Brutally honest.
I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
That's why Robin is singing in the in the trailer. That's why Robin was singing.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye.
Numby, no! You're not supposed to go up there. Numby, wait! Numby! Oh my god. The tiny, cute little baby.
Hard work pays off.
Okay. Calm down. Calm down. We're doing story now. Calm down. This is really helpful. That would help me so much with my exploration. But I don't have Topaz. Let's talk to this one. The family's guard. The buttons of sparkle. Oh, this is not a good sign. I have to take a picture of it. Okay, so this is dangerous.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
Hi.
Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Yes.
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
He?
According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Hasn't anyone actually tried pressing it? Haven't the hounds caught the culprit yet?
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
I don't know. Why would she want to do that? I know she's a masked fool and she wants to spread chaos, but I don't believe she wants to actually harm someone, right? Unless she wanted to harm a very specific one for her own reasons. Numby, no.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Not on the table.
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Flotisk burger. Oak cake roll. Oak cake roll. 'Cause Firefly likes it.
Numby! Catch!
The cutest. After eating the oat cake rolls, Numby seems a bit uncomfortable.
Ooh. Oops. Not to your liking, huh? Sorry. I'll treat you to a nice meal once we get back to reality.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably all like no taste. Or weird taste. Not no taste.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves?
They're trying to like dig dirt for her. They're like, does the IPC actually, what's the word, approve of how you handled the case in Urillo? Do you have anything to say for yourself? And she's like, everything is already recorded, like the calls, the logs, like there's nothing to look for.
I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
Oh, wait, I need to turn on the air conditioning because things got... No, I really needed to do that before she came here. One time I turn on the air conditioning, I get cold. I turn it off, I get hot. Like there's no salvation, there's no middle ground.
In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
Okay, I processed it. I processed it. That was steamy. That was interesting. Though she called her little Yelena. So she knows her for a long time, right?
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
I feel like I have to pay a lot of attention to what they say. Like I have to slowly read everything they say so I can understand exactly where this is going. What is their plan, or who's testing them, like why they're testing them, what they're trying to say basically, because clearly something is going on that will be revealed. Also, should I... Oh, never mind.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
I'll put this up here, okay? Just in case, so that it's clear underneath.
If we
For
can
now.
reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest.
That's something I'm very positive about.
As long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires.
She's all about the desires, the temptation. She's like the snake in the story of Adam and Eve.
It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC.
Basically the
supposed
devil.
all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old OT's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarila.
Ooh. Look at her face while she said that. Do you see her face while she says that? Oh, she's a conniving. I want to say snake because of the everything, you know.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Okay, let's do that. Wait, Jade, wait. I'm sorry, but you know what's happening. Ooh. No!
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odi Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed.
And what's the plan?
Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh god, to the face of Topaz.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
She didn't like that. Like, you could see the whole mouth being upside down. She didn't even try to hide it. Her anger.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony.
I'm loving the music so much. Like, I can't even concentrate because I'm thinking of the music, how good it is. It fits Jade so much because it's like, it's a very, you know how I would describe this kind of music? Like, a very alluring kind of music. Like, if it was a person, it would be someone like Jade. Draws your attention, she allures you, like she tries to tempt you. But if you fall for it, I can picture someone slowly like crumbling in the sound of this music and the look of Jade. It's like, shh, you made the mistake, you looked at her, kind of like a Medusa. That if you look at her, shh. Anyway.
If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
Do you mind if I take a picture here? She's wary. She's wary now. She's like carefully listening to every word to try to make plans in here and find an opening as soon as she hears what's happening, the full story.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking.
That's what both of them have.
Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of this sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
So ambitious. This sounds like... It makes me want to support Jade. I mean, I do like Jade, but I wouldn't support her. She seems like... She seems dangerous. That's all I'm gonna say for now.
This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately... The Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated.
I think it's sitting right there. It has a huge hat on her head.
The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information.
Digest. Every word she uses is so... she's giving me the grip sometimes. I don't know how to describe it. Let me tell you something about me. Snakes is one of my biggest fear, because that was what was presented to me since I was very young, like horror movies and everything. And she really feels like a snake in disguise. If you pay attention to even her eyes, the expression in her eyes many times, like the shape of her eyes. She's but I still really like her, which is funny. Anyway, she's scaring me. That's the outcome of what I wanted to say. She's scaring me.
I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa.
She's listening
Please
to me.
allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Oh, Trailblazer POV, yes. Let's see.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC.
Downtown. The cutest. Well, I said that before for the trotter, but doesn't matter. He's as cute as a trotter.
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
No one. We should get out of here.
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives.
Nice. Nice.
If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
Mm-hmm. Fully agreed.
There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Thank you. Where is Himeko?
Ah, she went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
After Enna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
That's good.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
Krause. What about Sunday? Yes.
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
I want to protect him. But he needs to... I think he understood his mistake because of that one line the Trailblazer said. No. I think he was very close to... He was very insecure about his choices. I think that's why it was easy for him to believe the Trailblazer. Because he also saw Robin going against him, which was a big hit for him. It's his sister who he wanted to protect and he put above everything else. And then he was already on the edge. He was so far gone that he wanted so hard to believe he was right about the order. And then at the end, he needed a few words and he crumbled.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again.
Siobhan?
Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something.
Gallagher?
Music?
Oh.
Atmosphere? Ah, maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
No. No. Don't say it. Ooh. This sucks. I don't believe Gallagher and Misha are gone. I'm not gonna believe it. Like I don't believe Tingyun is gone. That's me showing my rage, by the way. Throwing my hat around. That's how dangerous I am.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here.
No.
Someone gave me a strange gift.
It's the button.
So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Did you press it? Of course not.
Of course not. Who would press something like that?
Ah, I read you so well, March. I know you by now. A year. It has been more than a year. I've grown to know you.
By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
She really gave it to to a hound. Okay. That's why it was on the airship, because of the hounds gathering them, right? Or was it because of all the? No, it was all. I don't remember. Was it all the luggage of people boarding the train and they had this button there, or was it the hounds gathering them and keeping them somewhere? I didn't pay much attention to how they were all there.
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
I am too, but at the same time, if it keeps working the way it is, it's not healthy.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
But what about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom-Pom about the Nameless.
Sad. What happened to you in Inna's dream?
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending.
A baby's dream. He is so sensitive at heart. I love him. I don't know what to say. I want to protect him, but I think he's the one who can protect me.
Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
No, please. Go back to the happy memories, dreams. Is the Order incident in Penacony a unique case?
No related records exist in the databank. But I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony. And this issue existed within the family from the very beginning.
Because I think that's what happened to Anna. She was absorbed by the Zipa, right?
However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
That's all for now.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Okay. Welt.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
Definitely. What will happen to Sunday and Robin?
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him.
Of course you won't.
However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
I wonder if the whole thing Sparkle does with the explosions, if it's going to cause such a stir that Firefly will go and take Sunday and bring him to the Stellar Hunters. If Sunday becomes a Stellar Hunter, that might be the ending of the story, like, or a tease that she finds him and she takes him with her or something. That would be very interesting. That would be so interesting. Oh my god, I would love to see Sunday as a Stellar Hunter. Because that means we would see him more than once. He would showing up in the future. And that's great. When did the Order infiltrate Penacony?
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
You can't possibly know as well. You can't. Does the IPC make any move?
Aventurine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
So we are going to work with Jade, huh? What happened to you in Anna's dream? Wait. I want to hear this. Wait, let me hear it. Yes.
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
For some reason?
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Wait, what does that mean? What does it mean? When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved. Her ending. Like what she did at the end of the previous story. That's all I got? He is missing everyone. Of course he is. He wants to go back. And of course he thought of Acheron, because Acheron is also like another form of a friend of his who he saw have suffered tremendously and is still suffering. Anyway, that's all for now.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
That's very true. Whenever Weld says something, I'm always listening with my ears, like, pulling them to hear even louder, because, like, I think I always learn something from his words.
Ready to mix your drink?
Yeah. What happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Don't say that. Even though I understand. Let's mix the drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Why are you asking me this? What's gonna happen? We're just gonna mix drinks, right?
Alright, as you wish.
Oh, something's gonna happen.
Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
Sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste.
It's kind of peculiar we're getting now this. I'm trying to understand if they're trying to say goodbye to Siobhan or she plays a different role.
Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
I'm so skeptical about everything now. After what happened in the previous story, I overthink every single thing. Drowning sweetness, the spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place.
So depressing. I know it's very, 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 very sweet in a way, but also very depressing. It's affecting me and I don't want it to. Because I really want to believe that Gallagher, you know, isn't gone. let me inhale some hopium and copium.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sparkle? Okay. I saw the hearts and I was... Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Felspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the elf pool in the stern. What have you been up to lately, Miss H? Himeko? We'll talk there. Oh, okay. I was about to ask the same thing. It's a secret for now. Be patient. You'll find out at the opening ceremony. I can't wait. Well, I love this sticker. I had this picture when I pulled Himeko. I think I had it here for a while. I'm pretty sure. It's a wonderful life. Here's to the departed, toasting the honey tomorrow, crafting the special drink, drowning sweetness. So that's why we're here, to drink for the fallen. I don't want to believe it in me. Say goodbye to Siobhan and prepare to board.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you.
Is it a button? I'm gonna flip it if it's a button. Okay.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you, Siobhan.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
But what if we never cross paths with him? Shh! We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff.
Finally!
You guys have important things to take care of.
Let's go to even heavier now.
Let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys. And embark towards our tomorrows.
Jade's POV.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
I didn't expect that either. I mean... I guess it makes sense because we're gonna work with her. Sure. Shows what she's capable of.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
We were that phone
Looks
call,
like
right?
We'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Himeko telling us to go there. She already had plans made.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos. With good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
What are you snooping now about? Like, what's happening? Is she just making conversation? No, she's trying to read her. She's trying to... She's either trying to make her stand up for herself more, or she's trying to limit her. But I can't tell at this moment.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade
She's
stone
fighting back.
wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive. And that's the best outcome.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I like this sentence.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
Oh no, Jade wanted to go there. She didn't stray off topic at all.
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Felspar.
Wow. Oh my god. What a character model. Emphasis on the model. Damn, she looks great. I cannot wait for her too now. Thank God everything went so well with Firefly, and I can go for this character too. Let's go to Robin. Wait. Oh my. I'm sorry to everyone around me, but right now I'm going crazy.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Excuse me. Let's keep going. Birds! You hear a faint sound emanating from somewhere, resembling the chirping of a bird or a figment from your subconscious. What? Oh, I have to take a picture. I'm sorry, but this is a picture. And that's why when I play the story, it takes 10 hours instead of 2. I'm keeping the original colors. Too cute. Too freaking cute. Okay, let's talk to Robin.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Is it Robin though? Because now everyone looks like Sparkle to me.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Felspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
It is Robin.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Felspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Very good answer.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
Ah, look at her. No, she's cute, right? Not dangerous at all.
See you later, Miss Jade.
The cutest. She's the cutest. Jade, you want to fix the problem?
Yeah.
There you go. Fixed. Start the second half of negotiations. Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
You don't need to worry about Miss Topaz.
Topaz says something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Oh god, her face. Did you see her expression change so fast?
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right?
What's happening?
Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting.
Oh no.
Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Are you curious? Because I don't want to know at this point. I just want to be done with this. I'm scared.
Mr. Alfalfa, Let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours?
Oh,
With
no.
the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
Oh no.
You really think you can pull that off?
She knows she can pull that off.
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Astana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
No one.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent.
Yeah, she has you where she wants you.
You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers.
She can make that happen.
I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Of course you did.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer.
Poor guy. Wow. He had such an attitude and she was like, bye. You're under my leash. Which sounds awful. But anyway.
However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
I'm their chosen one. Making it about me now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order.
He's gonna take it somewhere to ask about her. Like, he's gonna try to learn about her past, I think.
The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC,
Oh, wait.
as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally
Profits.
recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
Shallow but honest.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
They want to be in the middle of everything. They want to be the biggest power. And money is the biggest power. So they want to be the money. And they want an abundance of it.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation.
Of course.
So I'm sure you can understand.
Clearly. That's why after the stones were broken, you were like, we'll be fine. Like, you'll get... the most they could get was a demotion, but they can keep, like, doing what they're doing because they're making profit. So yes, it's for preservation.
This universe doesn't need two types of order.
That's why. Cause yeah, cause they follow a different kind of order, their own order. They don't want to be under the guise. Is that a sentence? Under the guise of someone? Anyway, they don't want to be under the actual order. They want to do things their own way.
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
I didn't expect anything less. More. I didn't expect anything more, anything less. More. Right? When you don't expect something better for someone and they convince you, they prove it that they couldn't do anything better than that.
All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Moving on.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Jade-chan. Sweet Dew. Is it Siobhan? Okay, what's Himeko? Okay. Because that's what I was expecting, but I was like, there's no way they showed Siobhan just for that. Oh. And I heard something. I heard that these two characters work great in battle together. I heard that. I heard it. Obviously, we've seen the live stream, but still, I've been hearing that they're good together. And that makes me happy. It's one of the reasons I actually pull for Jade, other than that I really like her. Because I want her to make my team stronger.
Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares.
Yeah, we got it. She has to make sure we know.
Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless, to the land of the dreams.
5%.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze.
Yeah, that's what they all recognize.
While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise.
Which is?
The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Who's gonna make sure that this goes that way? Because everywhere there can be people that can have a different agenda. They can be following whoever they want. How are you gonna make sure that they're gonna, you know, stay true to harmony? Let me a bit more, because if they don't give me the POV of Jade again, I have to take advantage of it now. I love this animation, she's so cool. Even though I only like whips in fighting games, but Ivy Soul Calibur, huh? Hi there, Thurano Kirin. I've already pulled for Firefly, yes, but now I'm playing the story.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
She wants to test you.
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront.
She wants to control her. She's making her basically like face the consequences of her action of assisting Aventurine.
I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
And calling her little Yelena is manipulative because I feel she's using that so that she makes Topaz feel like she needs to listen to her.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Do you see the way she responded? She's feeling the pressure from Jade. She is.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Felspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Why are the letters of little hobby like that? What are you gonna do?
You want to open a Bonajade Exchange branch on this ship too?
A Bonajade Exchange?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
See you around, Jade.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony.
I wonder.
You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Is her final guest Firefly? Oh, no. My baby's here too. I guessed it.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Felspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Oh no, that's how she brought you here? Why did she bring you here though?
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Soldiers pay. Why are they shaking in here? I wanna give them a hug. Oh my god, Firefly's gonna interact with Jade. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Felspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
What's happening?
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
This is leading up to something. This is not just random.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
Which one should I pop?
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's literally what happened. She was thinking in her head about Jade, and then she saw us, and it's like, all thoughts gone. It's all about us.
Dan Heng and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Let's listen to Stacy.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Okay, you believe in Jade a lot.
Oh, a big talker, huh? Alright, let's see what you've got.
Stacy, arrogant gambler around. Oh, it's the... Oh, I want to play that, yes. I'm sorry, arrogant gambler.
I won? I actually won!
Oh my god, we played as Stacy. New character.
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
I'm sorry, gambler.
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me.
Did you sign a contract with her?
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
This reminds me of a horror movie I had seen when I was very young. But also, it's not just about a horror movie, it's about when you sign a contract, let's say, with the devil, your wishes come true, but eventually everything goes back to being like really bad. Nothing goes as planned. So maybe now you have luck, Stacy, but just you wait. Let's see.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Oh, is he trying to make her like him?
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning.
Stunning.
How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom.
Oh, that's...
I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
From the devil.
So... Will you go out with me?
Yes.
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me.
But. You said it has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I never told anyone about it. And then you say this made me realize you were actually paying attention to what?
So yes, I will.
Oh no, this doesn't. Jade is dangerous. Jade is dangerous. I don't like where this is going.
Wonderful. My wish has actually come true.
Firefly, stay far away from Jade.
So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
And now Firefly changes her plans, and that's what she wants. With the Trailblazer, she goes back to Jade and she's like, you know what, actually, forget about my life.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that him?
What is he doing? Wait, that was me earlier when I was taking the picture. Okay, I shouldn't be mocking him. That was literally me. Exposed. The gray-haired lunatic.
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little bird. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Birdie.
Come on. Calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
It really isn't.
Sorry.
It really isn't the best time. It really not. He'll probably fall.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him.
Oh my.
He's been hiding at the moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know?
22
never thought it'd
years.
end up like this.
And you just had to go to Jade.
I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
No, you need to raise a glass to Jade. Walker hangs up the phone and a drop of fuel seeped out from his deep metal-constructed eye sockets. Those were the tears of an Intellitron.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
Firefly...
I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
You really should stay away from her. I don't like where this is going.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
She wants Firefly to do something for her, but she doesn't want to say it. She's trying to manipulate her because she thinks she's very... what's the word? Gullible? Gullible? Gallagher.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
I'm not laughing as if it's funny, but... that's why they say many things about banks, let's say. Don't take loans. There's always something more. No one is giving money for free, just like that. Saying, here's my money, take it. For no reason whatsoever.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships.
How?
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her.
Why?
And it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
So she used magic? Because that's the only way to do that. So she is the devil, right?
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
Firefly, run out of there! Hurry!
As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me.
He was crying not because he caught the guy, but because of what she took away from him.
He offered his own memory system as collateral. In
That's
due
why.
time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
That's why he took the drink and he drank for himself. Because he's about to lose who he was, all his memories and everything, so it's like a death.
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
Okay. Run, yes, yes, yes. Run, run. Run and never look back.
I'm not surprised. You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, the entropy loss syndrome is something that they had already put in every warrior when they wouldn't follow, if they got into the wrong hands, if they didn't follow. Oh, I wonder if this is what. Wait, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid.
Wow.
However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
She has a remedy for everything apparently, but the cost is too great.
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
No, Firefly, please. Don't accept her help.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning.
You have something she wants. She was playing around. She's taking it somewhere. She was waiting for Firefly. She said that to Yelena, to Topaz. She said her final guest has arrived. She was waiting for Firefly. She wanted to explain to her what is the meaning of accepting her help. So at the end of the day, she says, Firefly knew what she was going for. I didn't manipulate her. I didn't manipulate her. She knew what was at stake. You have something of value. The question is what?
So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
What?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case.
Wait.
Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you.
Which is?
Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction.
Traveling on the path of finality? Does that mean that she's... Wait, because I haven't finished Honkai Impact, and I know there's finality there as well. But I haven't finished it. The path of finality doesn't mean like the end. That she's traveling towards her end. And she's trying to save herself, right? Is that what it means? Because finality is the end.
I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
They have Elio. I don't know. They follow him, so... Do they really need to come take something from you? Well, clearly, because Firefly's here.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
This is cool. I would love to see her meet the Stellaron Hunters. I would love to see her meet Kafka. Oh, the interactions with her and Kafka. Oh, don't do this to me now.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same.
Is she also going to die? She also has limited time, doesn't she? I wonder if it's like by granting wishes, she buys more time for herself. It's like taking the souls and living through them, like getting power through them, feasting through them.
However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want.
Wait. Oh, she means the IPC members and the Stellar Hunters, yes. So wait, this is Topaz, this is Aventurine. There's someone on the left with earrings, that looks good. No thirsting. The one on the top right, is that Fizzle? That hairstyle and the pose. I can't see her well, but she reminds me a bit of Fizzle. The person with the gun on top. There's one person on the bottom right as well that looks really cool. Really cool. Oh my god, I want to meet them all. I want to see all of them.
Each of us has our own past and destined ends. And on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him.
Diamond.
This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
It is similar. It is similar to the Stellar Hunters. They all carry a void that they want to fill and can only be filled from the outside. So Diamond is an equivalent to Elio in a way. They're both the leaders that are trying to help to take in people so that those people get what they want, but it's not the same. Because in the IPC, they try to look for people that are missing something or have been through stuff in their lives, and they're using those people for a bigger picture for their own benefits. Whereas in the Stellar Hunters, Elio is telling them, this is the path, this is what's gonna happen. If you want to get what you want, you have to do this, this and that, and eventually you will get your desire. And that's, Elio is talking about the future. That's why I trust more Elio than Diamond. Because the IPC is filled with desire and greed. The Stellar Hunters are filled with lifelong desires that are not out of greed. They're not out of greed. So I'm very interested to see those sides collide.
So, Diamond made us a promise. To divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces, and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future.
I guess, but survival is, I think, the strongest one so far. Like, both Topaz and Aventurine feels like they both needed that for their survival. But I guess money equals survival, so yeah, you need it.
And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
Oh. The war among the eons eventually comes. So much information!
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
I think she's gonna reject you. I don't think she's gonna agree with Jade.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though. that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire? My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
I don't like this. As much as I love Jade's design.
The meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate.
But I'm so glad they release characters like Jade and make them playable, because so far she seems like she's really not someone to be trusted in any way. And that's putting it nicely. That's putting it nicely. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look.
Yes, let's go.
This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
You sound like Jade. Oh my god! What the hell are you two doing here? Let me take a picture of you both. If you jump, I jump! While we're jumping, we can fly. Tweet! No! You're not so romantic. What's so romantic? I don't get it. Tweet! Oh, I have a comment to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Why is this place so cute? I wanna be here forever. Chew. Okay, picture time. This is a great picture. I love taking pictures so much.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
Their height difference is tremendous. Look at the height difference. Like, Bushido is like 2 heads taller. Do you always compliment everyone you meet, Aventurine?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll meet again eventually. And we'll have more memories. You sure left in a hurry.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this.
You did.
While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable
Friend.
But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too.
Acheron went all out.
Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
I'd like to thank you for all your help in the battle, cowboy.
No problem. And punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya?
Sure. What were you guys chatting about?
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can
Flamboyant fella? That's how you describe him?
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud.
Marketing Development Department and Strategic Investment Department. No, my face! No! That freaking emote, I hate it!
Looks like things are about to get spicy.
I hope you guys have fun at the festival.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
If there's a chance to win. Wait. Doctor. You're huge.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much.
He likes me so much? What do you mean? Can I please get your autograph, Dr. Ratio? I didn't know you were here. I don't want to mock him. I didn't know you were here too.
The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs. Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you rate Aventurine?
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student.
He's the teacher, everyone else is like beneath.
From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
I don't think he will. I thought you were going to make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the Guild.
Jesus Christ, he remembered the actual page of the 314,067th issue. I hope you have fun at the festival.
Then you'll excuse me.
Yes, that's where it ends. Hi!
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet, here we are again. How are you?
I am, fine. Can I hug it, please? Can I just hug it? I want to hug it. Is that okay? Topaz? Life is as wonderful as ever.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop.
Yes, we did. We're that good.
Such a pity I couldn't be there. or else I would have lent a helping hand.
That's awesome. I would love if she helped. You know, bonding time with Topaz, right?
Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Thank you. Are you also able to transform? Yes.
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual.
What is it though?
Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Grasp your desires. So, be careful.
Jade, grasp your desires. Jade. Kamen Rider. Nice to meet you, Kirino. I can call you Kirin, cool.
Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Oh, I get to talk to her?
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bonajade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Vaan. My name is March 7th. My name is Sunday. I wanna say my name is March 7th.
No problem. Let's just use this name. So, Mr. March 7th. What do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Mr. March 7th. What I'm willing to sacrifice for? Who do you think she is? I'm not willing to sacrifice anything. Bye. Make Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of the IPC. Revive Akivili. I don't want to make it full joke. I want to say either the first one or the third one because they both hold some substance. Like, we do want to beat Nanook. And if it was possible, we would want to revive Akivili. I guess.
Oh, this is your wish.
Lady Bonajade doesn't even blink. You're guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
No way, this is endgame already?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
Pom-Pom?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate.
Why do you want the tail of Pom-Pom?
Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Why? It seems that Lady Bonajade is not without a sense of humor. You have to admit, her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. She was being funny. She was being funny. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get that dark sense of humor because it was insane. Hopefully there are scissors in the express. Okay, I got that sense of humor. I got that sense of humor. There are scissors in the express.
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
Argenti. I didn't know you were here. We love Argenti. Oh. This is sad. Why are they not putting Argenti's voice again? Is something up with the English voice? That happened in the last story as well. This is very sad. It works to you? Do you have it in English too? We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you. Sincere regards to you too, dear friend. Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle. Such is the true mark of knightly grace. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret, you have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Drilla smile upon you. The omen of evil? If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness. Truly a matter of deep regret. Why were you not there during the final battle? I'm ashamed to admit, Anna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusory dream for far too long. Ah, his voice and smile were too vivid. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Drilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. I hope you have fun at the festival. Thank you, and may the beauty always be with you. So, find a seat and wait for the opening.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Is Sparkle gonna show up and tell us about the bomb?
Hi, we meet again.
Finally, that's what I wanted, but I was thinking of Sparkle.
Who's that?
It's really you. I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook someone else for me. You mistook someone else for me? You saw me?
Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
Of course. You walk and talk with Firefly, stopping in your track when more comes into view.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation.
Yes, it has.
It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
Yeah. I'm not so sure if we'll be able to depart smoothly. I don't know where our next destination will be.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
Maybe our relationship and every relationship you build, and especially the Trailblazer, is gonna give you more motivation to keep going and trying your best to survive and get through everything. Cause I really think it's going there. No wonder you weren't interested in investigating the watchmaker. Looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time.
Yes. Initially, I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place, but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Don't take the deal. Those IPC people may have ulterior motives. Yes.
I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate.
And it feels better when you achieve something on your own and you don't get it like on a silver platter, like here you go. I'm very, very proud of her.
Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family.
It was so obvious she was still thinking about that. She felt like she tricked us, and she really didn't like tricking us. She really likes us. She really, really likes us.
Even the
and we like her
smallest
too.
of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have lied to me in the beginning. No problem, you've already apologized. I never felt hurt by this.
Really? Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct.
What did Kafka teach you?
To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
You again?
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony.
I think these are the same people that chased her in the beginning of the game, of the Penacony story.
The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
Can't wait to see you again.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine.
She will be.
I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
Find a seat and wait for the opening. Let's go!
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left.
Nah, you don't need a walk. Let's go for it.
Forget it. I've done enough walking around already.
Me every day after 5 minutes of walk. Awful. It's me, Firefly. I've got it all handled. Don't worry, I didn't do anything rash. I've hidden myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform. Oh, and the cute emoji. Do you call it emoji or emote? That's a question I've always had.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Sometime later.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin! Hey, over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Marry me!
Miss
Marry
Robin!
me!
Welcome to the family! I'm your biggest fan, Miss Robin!
Miss Robin! I love you! Well, Firefly! Marry me! It would be fun if he shouted that in the middle of everyone shouting for Robin, like, Firefly, marry me! Sorry.
Distinguished guests, fellow family members,
Ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests.
Bravo!
As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the radiant Felspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for OT Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause.
Selfless. Remember that word, selfless.
What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Felspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Felspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony.
Oh, I'm gonna tear out my game.
Bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony.
Oh, Robin.
It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
That's amazing. Nice. Nicely said.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
She's talking about Mikhail. She's talking about us. We haven't even been mentioned yet. Our trailblazing spirit is unparalleled. The express crew would have been disbanded long ago if it weren't for you.
Obviously. Wait, why does that seem so ominous?
When someone is so self-centered, sometimes I'm pushing that towards them. I'm like, you're that self-centered? Okay. You're the best thing that ever happened to the world, ever. But I love her. I love her and I love this answer. This answer was me. This answer was me.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the nameless.
What is your gift? Is it a song? Is she gonna sing for us?
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Felspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace.
Did we just get our own airship? Can I keep visiting those birds? Are they my property now?
Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless nameless.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Nameless, nameless, nameless.
And now, I propose a toast.
And now suddenly Sparkle out of nowhere will be like, so hey, I planted a bomb in here and it's gonna explode in 10 minutes. Okay, bye. Like, what?
To harmony. To the trailblaze. To the future of Penacony and the universe. And to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers!
Robin, oh, that was amazing.
Cheers!
The transition.
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well, all's well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
The theme.
When did this get shoved into my hands?
I have to tell you how much I love this theme. I was listening to it on repeat. Repeat, 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 repeat. Sparkle is so cool. She's really cool. She's really, really cool. They're a mix now. Okay. They won. It's over. They cooked. When did this get shoved into my hands?
There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
Hurry. 111, report the situation. Imaginary neutron bomb? Imaginary neutron bomb? Is this familiar? It's all thanks to that masked fool. Miss Sparkle will explain the situation personally. Explain? You're good at reading the room. I like that. Alright, down to business. Is everyone flabbergasted yet? Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated already? Why is the bomb timer still going? Boothill is here too. Everyone is here. Actually, all credit goes to our brave hounds. Thanks to their meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them one by one. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through a whooping 100,000 buttons. We spent a whole 48 system hours on it. What the fridge is wrong with you? Do not be crass, my silver cowboy. That sure is hard work. All the other things you could have done with this level of patience. Your appreciation is received. Of course, it was still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help Mistress Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent luck. Anyway, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. You bright-eyed people will surely find where the real bomb is hidden. Good luck. How many? Don't panic. We'll deal with this together. Everyone, please don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for evac, but we'll still have to rely on you all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams. But the blessings of order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty-bound. The IPC will end our aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Wanna bet who will survive this? Okay. Dr. Ratio has left the chat. So fitting, though. Let's go.
All set. Let's start following the plan.
What is the plan? Find the bombs based on Sparkle's wondrous treasure map. 0 out of 999? The music. Ah, there's one. This Firmer doll is a Sparkle look-alike. According to the book compilation of Sparkle vocabulary in modern and contemporary times, the term Firmer was first coined in 2005 AE on the Sparkle planet in the Sparkle star system. Its original meaning is fluffy. Nowadays, the inhabitants of Sparkle planet often use Firmer, especially to refer to plush dolls. In other words, Firmer doll translates to fluffy doll, 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 doll. It may sound peculiar, but considering its Sparkle origin, it actually makes a lot of sense. The Firmer doll is staring at you right now. Can I dismount your ball? The Firmer doll continues to stare right at you. Can you speak, please? The Firmer doll's eyes never blink. Honestly, if they did, it would be quite unsettling. Anyway, just an ordinary plush toy. Can you really expect it to utter a single word? If you don't speak, then your silence equates to consent. It must be pointed out that this doll has no suspicious features at all. It exudes from within an aura befitting of a Firmer doll, not that of an imaginary neutron bomb. Which means there is no need to bother it anymore. It makes both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. It's best to promptly put an end to this farce. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which ones would you like first? You're in here too? Bad news. Oh. The bad news is I found 131 bombs. The good news is none of them are real bombs. The masked fools really know how to pull a stunt. Don't worry, process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The Bloodhounds are hot on the investigation trail. Keep it up, everyone.
At least I made some progress. Gotta keep working at it.
Is this some progress 1 out of 999? Okay, 132. Okay. You said I passed one on the poop desk. Poop desk? Mm-hmm.
Finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one.
Constable doll.
Around these parts, and right now I'm posing as a bomb.
Great gray-haired little one? So am I great or little? Bombs are playable characters now? You're not very good at character design, are you? I'm gonna say the last one.
I'm about to explode, and that's all you're concerned about?
Yes.
Alright, now that you're done, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, count down from 5, and then explode.
What?
5, 4, 1.
Where's 3?
Is it really that important? I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising, shocking, horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really ought to learn how to win a girl over.
This constable doll finally falls silent. You open it up, more like tear it apart, though that sounds cruel, and uncover its true nature. A mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. Is she just teasing everyone? Dadgum, Babu, I give up. What's wrong, Silver Cowboy? I found 217 talking dolls. Haha. Haha. I'm not trying to do the voices. And that's after I got help from the hounds and the man with the plaster head. Who knows when we find them all if we look for them ourselves. That's a shame. Knowing the fool's habits, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret, the beauty will guide us. Argenti, this is not reliable right now.
Oh, by the laughter! To think you've seen through my disguise this quickly! Honestly, my dear Mr. Grey Hair, you're just like that ferocious pangolin in Madame Susan's bedroom.
Who? Why does she have a pangolin in her bedroom?
How shameful. Did Uncle Parker not teach you properly? One must pose appropriate questions at the appropriate time.
Yeah, but you're the one doing this right now.
I'm on to you. You're here because you accepted bribes from the duplicitous and corrupt leader of that Sparkle gang. The scoundrel who was to become mayor of Sparkle City. Blazing Bro!
She really loves role-playing.
This evil city has fallen into depravity.
The sheriff doll.
I cannot idly stand by and do nothing. And now, only this imaginary neutron bomb can completely cleanse Sparkle City of your ilk. If you wish to defeat me, you'll have to face off against the great Sparkle's dogs. They're my fiercely loyal companions, and you'll never defeat them.
Fine, fine. Can I... I'm actually fighting them now?
Some value, I suppose.
This is my first time using Firefly.
Existence is unity.
And not with the right
Join the battle.
set. How do I use her?
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes!
So cool. So cool. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I shall set the seas ablaze! Live to fight! Fight to live!
Wow.
Set the seas ablaze!
Wow, this is so cool. This is so cool. She's so cool. Seeing Summer. The sounds.
Despicable underling of Blazing Bro. You'll never get away with this. Because I'm just an adorable doll.
The sheriff doll lets out a long sign with its exquisite acting feigns death. Unfortunately, the imaginary neutron bomb isn't here. It's best to look elsewhere. More messages. My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. The trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of relation or something? No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade a Drila with sincere conviction, even the most difficult of problems will be resolved. Mr. Argendi's right. Everyone, don't let your guard down.
Welcome to the Radiant Felspar, good sir. I'm a dangerous bomb, and an outlaw who despises law and order. May you have a splendid day.
First the sheriff, now the outlaw. You're pretty polite.
Thank you, mister. Courtesy doesn't hide my hazardous lunacy. If you're unconvinced, let me show you. Go fudge yourself, you muddle fudger! To be frank, I didn't become an outlaw because I'm a fudging bomb. It's because I'm a intelligent owner of an ancient mad forbidden curse. Want to experience it? I can chant it for you. But Miss Sparkle won't be responsible for any of the consequences.
Let's see what you've got.
Holy fudge, you're more insane than I am. Let me gather my wits. The ritual is ready. Perk up your ears and listen closely to the most ancient, primal,
What am I gonna hear?
fudging genes of humanity. Loopska, boopska, little sparkles. Loopska, boopska, little sparkles.
Are you okay? The striking resemblance to the voice of the legendary Penaconian cartoon character Clocky instantly rings an alarm within you. The profound muscle memory from ancient times prompts you to swing your arms in a wide arc, catapulting the doll into the heavens. If the doll's words just now are not false, then indeed there won't be any imaginary neutron bomb exploding on the surface at golden hour. No need to worry. The IPC Special Investigation Team is wrapping up here. We found a total of 329 dolls, but no bomb. Though I dropped this update with you guys. Thought I'd drop this update with you guys. Even you guys can do anything about it? Holy fucking cert balls. This is going to be a killer. Don't give up, we're so close to 999. The express crew is also about to be done. Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the evac team now. Good luck, everyone. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm a bomb. There's still some time before I explode, so you can take a look around first.
Full doll. Can I just wait around here for a moment?
We do not have this function called wait around, but it's no problem. To ease any boredom during your wait, I can play a soothing song for you. Now playing Never Give Up, Never Surrender by the trending superstar Astrictly from the Epsilon 12 system.
Never give up, never surrender. Astricly. Never gonna give you.
Oh, hang on. Penacony's family have not purchased the rights to this song. We can't play it here. How about this? I'll recite it for you. Next up, please enjoy a recital of Never Give Up, Never Surrender. Oh, aha! If you ask me how I feel about you, don't tell me that you pretend not to see. They will never give you up, never make you sad. They will never give you up, never make you cry. They will never say goodbye to you, never tell lies to hurt you. Praise, aha!
What's happening? Why is this happening right now to me? After the almost tearful exclamation of praise, aha, comes to pass, all that's left in the doll's mouth is that lingering echoes of an irritating cassette tape. Turns out that it isn't a bomb after all, but a vintage tape recorder. And now Firefly's gonna find it, right? Good news, we found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're also just dolls. What's going on? That girlie pulling a fast one on us? Long time no see, everyone. Here's Sparkle. Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her, and so she's had me deliver a message. I knew this matter wouldn't be so simple. You've grown some brain cells, gray hair. Miss Sparkle is pleased. Alright, enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says this message is super important, so listen up. There are actually 1,000 dolls. To reward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided to be magnanimous. She will give the coordinates to the final doll with a bomb to everyone. The time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes, but let's all try to hurry up, hey? Something major's going down if you're slow, folks. I'm sure you don't want Robin, I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection over Penacony has been rendered useless, do you? Hurry up and move out, world-saving heroes. Everyone, don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget. And she's furious.
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
We have to hurry. Heliobi?
Hello, human. We meet again. I never thought I'd see you here.
Mimi the Imp doll. What?
I'm currently on this luxury cruise ship enjoying Penacony's consumer-friendly sugar-coated cannonballs. What about you? Are you just seeing the sights?
You remind me of an old acquaintance. Have we met somewhere?
If you've been to the Cienjo locker, it's likely we've met. I'm a heliobus, originally from the Laku's fictional garden. I'm passionate about researching Cienjo subcultures, but I've slowly come to realize that Cienjo subcultures also have their limits.
Why are you here? It says doll though.
But anyway, I ended up in Penacony. I wanted to study a subculture that is completely different from the Cienjos. And boy, it's really been an eye-opening experience. That is, if I had eyes. I've come to realize the people here don't treat subcultures as actual culture. They call them
Memes?
Yes, meme. That's it. They even have forms. I'm good friends with a meme with sharp teeth and claws. It's very interesting.
Wait.
I gave it a Cienjo name, and it was delighted.
They're talking about the one we know? Wait.
Speaking of which, I should go and look for it. Mimi the monster has an explosive temper, and it's never been very patient.
I'm very confused.
Hope you can find a real sugar-coated cannonball, bomb.
Sugar-coated cannonball? That was very peculiar. Oh, I didn't see where I pressed. I just pressed. Oh my god, I'm panicking. Not again, looking at Firefly standing somewhere, which is like a big open space.
Is that Firefly?
Oh my god, I'm getting deja vu.
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
True bomb doll.
You're here.
Sparkle in my bat. How's the bomb situation? You were also summoned here by the masked fools?
The masked fools? Huh. So this really was their doing. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
And you're gonna take it with you? Mommy, I don't want to die. Jesus, don't panic. There are still many people on their way. Then we'll just have to find that person. Don't panic. There are still many people.
You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pity. Based on my experience, I don't think any of them can turn the tide on this situation.
I don't think anything I say is gonna change what she wants to do. She's gonna take it away.
The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location, but I have found a note inside the doll.
This is a memetic virus. Warning, a memetic virus has been planted into this imaginary neutron bomb. Memetic lifeforms, particularly Memo Keepers, especially Black Swan, are advised to stay clear. Otherwise, exposed individuals face a 72.36% chance of turning into a banana. What? P.S. She means business. P.S. It's true. Try if you dare.
I don't know what grudges they have, but this path is a dead end too.
Then we'll just have to find that person. Is there another way? No, then we'll have to find the person.
That's probably not possible. Time is running out and she is a master of disguise. And even if we catch her, she won't come quietly.
I know that no matter what I say, you're determined.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams.
Yeah, but now you can't. We don't know for sure, right? We don't know 100% if someone dies in a dream. They die. But I don't want to test it. And also, she was on Glamoth and she survived the whole ass explosion. Why would she have to die from this?
I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
What's your plan? Like I said earlier, now's not the time for plot twists. What's your plan?
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Felspar.
Yeah, but... Wait now. She needs to bear the pain of the explosion. And she'll be able to dive into... Primal memory zone. Extend a lifeline. So she wants to go somewhere else and then make a connection to the Radiant Felspar so she can return.
I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape. As deep as possible, where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely.
If this armor is good enough to take you where you need and make it safely, then you're not gonna experience death a 3rd time like you're supposed to. You're gonna be fine. So that contradicts your own argument of having to experience death. So you're lying to me now. You're willing to sacrifice yourself.
At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending.
No, I don't trust you.
I have some words to share with you. Though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts.
So beautiful.
It is not destiny that shapes us,
but we who shape
but
destiny.
we who shape destiny.
That is why I love this character. Because my whole life I've been hearing that everything is predetermined. I keep hearing everyone say, in my family, like, that was going to happen. It was God's will, or it was I guess it was their fate. I guess it was their destiny. And not just for my family. I'm hearing it so often, and I'm saying to that, no one knows what's going to happen in the future. But if you don't fight for your future, then what's the point? Just waiting for something. Just using everything as an excuse for the lack of effort. You have to fight for yourself. To do something with your life. That's why I love this character so much, because there are many things I see in her that I either have or I wish I had. And it really, really hurts. Because I struggle to appreciate those qualities in me, but when I see it in other people, I always applaud them. And it hurts not to like or praise yourself when you have to. When you can. Anyway, that got very deep. I'm sorry, but that's why I love this character so much. She's so much more powerful than many, many others. And that power doesn't come from, like, Sam. It comes from her.
The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end,
we will wake up.
We will wake up from our dreams.
Wow. Wow. Oh, she's there. What? Wait. I was not ready for it.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life.
What a wonderful message. What a wonderful message that people need to look at, and someday we will wake up from our dreams. If you really sit down and think about it, everyone has dreams, everyone has wishes and deeper thoughts, and not everyone gets in life what they always hoped for. And we eventually do wake up because we eventually realize how life works, or we reach the very end, right? That's how I see it. So we have to make do with what we can. We have to fight for life. We have to really, really live life, because it's only one time, and you should never consider something impossible. Even if something might seem impossible to you, you should fight. You should fight. And you should try for yourself. You should really love yourself and fight for yourself. That's my message. There's so many people out there who don't love themselves enough to try for themselves. Hell, I'm one of them. I've been trying for myself for the last 2 years. There are many times I don't fight hard enough, but I still fight. And it's okay. It's okay to not always be ready for a fight and take breaks or fall down, but as long as you keep getting up, there's always going to be hope for a future. And you should really do that for yourself, because you are worth it. That's how I saw all this, and that's the message I got. And it was told by my favorite character. Now that's why I love this character. I'm trying so hard not to burst. I don't want to right now. I just want to get the story to the end. So thank you so much.
Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone.
This character I also love, because she's so selfless. And people so selfless, they also deserve so many good things, and I don't think they realize. The more selfless you become, the more you neglect yourself, and that means you don't really realize your own value. I really like when people do things for other people, but you can't neglect yourself, because that means you don't see your self-worth. That's how I see it. And she's one of the best things that came from Penacony, by far. I don't want to compare, but she's an incredible character as well.
Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
Oh.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
We've got to say goodbye to Gallagher, to the old Nameless, to you. We don't know where Gallagher is. I don't want to believe Gallagher is gone. The old Nameless, I guess. I think this is about Acheron. She needs to see if we care for her. She needs to see someone cares for her.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. I tried to avoid it, but it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. I have to do this, huh? Fuck the rewards. Say goodbye to Tyrion and Rosalina. Say goodbye to Micah. Say goodbye to Gallagher.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
Hit toast. Oh.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina, Jay, and Estella. We raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us.
Those statues I was trash talking were Gallagher.
In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old.
A hound?
Could that have meant something too?
Yes.
Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure.
A pun made on this moment.
At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
Toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound.
Ooh.
To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
I'm not giving up on the idea that we will meet him again. I do believe maybe one day. I don't want to believe it. I really don't. I have to take those memories. Even though I will remember this. We're back here. Can I break those things out of anger? Oh god, I have a hat. I was waiting for my bat to show. Okay. Back to the... Oh! Micah, right. Gravekeeper.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
You always did.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
Wait, because this is gonna ruin the moment. Oh.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock. The advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you.
Perfectly said, Himiko.
And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, Watchmaker of the Land of the Dreams, Nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
Wow. Oh, wow.
With that, our duty as Nameless should be complete, right?
The Trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Is it possible Misha and Gallagher are inside this bowl?
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I don't think that's what they're thinking, but I'm so hopeful I can see them.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
One day our stories will also be part of past. Time will wash everything away, so treasure the present. I don't know which one I want to say. Time will wash everything away. Sounds very harsh. But treasure the present should be the message. And one day our stories will also be part of the past. It's kind of like our stories will also be a part of the past. Eventually. It's less harsh, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of.
Why is this giving me like Alicia vibes, like her not wanting to forget about the others? Like, that doesn't make sense. I haven't finished the Elysian Realm still, but like her, the fake Alicia being in the Elysian Realm, seeing all her older teammates and knowing that they're all just memories, and she's staying there with them. Why does it feel... I don't know how to describe it. I haven't finished anything yet, so I can't speak for anything in the future.
It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
The answer to that, what could it be? I could understand, but I'd feel mixed too. If I understood, I would also feel that way. No matter what, that's very hard to accept.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special?
Oh, she's having an existential crisis. We're just humans on a world that is tremendously big, so if someone sees us from afar, we're just tiny dots, but at the same time, we all matter. We all matter. We don't know what's gonna happen to us. We might not have the power to change the entire world. We might not have superpowers or anything to, you know, just stand out from far, far away. But every little bit of this, of every dot out there on Earth is special. Because we are unique. We have a life, we breathe, and that's special enough. Existing is special enough. So after that, what you make with your life is up to you. You can make your life even better. So I think March is really having an existential crisis. I don't want to get into too deep now, so let's see this. I already did get too deep.
When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
Oh my god, she's... Oh.
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question.
Everyone out there was thrown to this world without their own desire. They were just into a world. That's how life is. There you go, live life. You don't know how your life is gonna go. All you can do, and the best thing to do, is don't allow yourself to have regrets. You can keep fighting until one day you'll have the least amount of regrets. It's impossible to avoid having regrets, but you can make yourself have the least amount of regrets. So one day you won't have to kick yourself and say why I didn't do this, why I made that choice. We will always keep making choices, and not every choice is going to be right. So try to learn and try to make everything better for you.
The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
That didn't work.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day we'll all have to face our own farewells.
Thank you, Walt.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Did I go into the... Oops. Let me out.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
I wouldn't. Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey, in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
Will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again.
I don't think so.
But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns. And my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
Have we ever met before?
Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
What if it wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
Whoa, but some things will never change. Oh, she's smiling.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
The music. A longing for a certain someone, perhaps some sort of sentimental attachment.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist.
Damn the writing.
Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze.
Wow, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. I'm taking the screenshot. I'm taking the screenshot. My computer is ready. I wish I could have it like this with the background moving.
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning.
What?
This is the meaning of journey.
Is something gonna happen?
All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
Oh my god. Pictures. Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm not gonna say anything. I had enough of this. I'm out. Is it over? Is the story done? I'm out of here. How do I turn this off? I'm turning off my computer. Bye. My head hurts. That was the final gift with Acheron, with May. Wow. I'm gonna miss her so much. I'm gonna miss her so much. I really, 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 really hope she shows up. Like, you know, she doesn't take too long. I love her in every universe. Yes. Oh my god. If they show me more of the Honkai Impact characters, if we see Fuhua or Kiana or Teresa, or like, there's so many characters, but those are the ones I have the most feelings for. I'm gonna... There. Bye. I feel like my head's so heavy from all the emotions all this time. Like, words that make me smile, words that make me like get sad, emotional. Too many things happening at once. No. No.
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
No. Don't do that. I would do it too, but not now.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
What happened?
Oh, hey, you're finally back.
Ah, Pom-Pom is fine now.
We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before.
Of course they did.
The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad.
I'm crying and laughing at the same time. People will think I'm losing it.
Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry.
My beautiful little baby. What's up? Tell me, what's up with you? I'm gonna take a picture of this too. You say Kiana's gonna be the last boss? I don't know. I don't know. I actually think we're gonna meet Kiana again. And when I say again, I mean we're gonna meet her and then she's gonna meet Acheron, but they're gonna be like, you know, they don't know each other. Why are they so angry? What's up?
No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well thought out timetable completely ignored. If
you carry on like this, the Express is gonna run out of fuel.
No.
That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out.
I wanna hug them.
Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
Can I give them a hug? Please?
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out.
Oh my god, I can't be crying all the time. I can't. What else is gonna happen?
I never expected Pom-Pom would be so distraught.
Of course, these were people, they had stories together, like had journeys together. There's so much love there, of course.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
I'm sure every nameless, oh my god, I'm gonna have a stroke on stream. Every nameless meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom-Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes.
True, we don't know when
Probably
Pom-Pom
more than we can imagine.
got on the Express.
The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Yeah, okay, good to know. Pom-Pom said we might run out of fuel.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question.
Oh no.
Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
Where can we find fuel? Also, hi there, Ingvar.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us.
Yes, they have.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine.
Huh? Without interruption. So we get energy from every trip? So we need to have a stable expedition so we don't have a problem with the flow of the energy?
But, because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected.
No.
We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
No.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
No. I'll protect you. Falling leaves must return to the roots. No, at least you'll be an adorable ice cube.
When you put it like that, doesn't actually sound too bad.
March!
But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Okay, back to reality.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Do I get to vote?
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Whoa! You're here.
Everyone, we meet again.
Oh my god, is she gonna be with us?
It's you!
Oh no, it's about March. The next destination is about March. It's happening.
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
I knew we were missing someone. I want to say that.
Memo Keeper, let's
They
put
didn't
aside how
care
you
about
managed
that.
to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
This is interesting.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Oh no, Dunhan, please. She helped us a lot. Trust her.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon.
Oh no!
Especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine,
Yes, where are we headed next?
have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached.
Oh god, she's using us to go get memories from a world that Akivili didn't reach.
Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
That makes sense, right?
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection.
Ah, this doesn't sound good though.
A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land, Amphorius.
Amphorius? Is that that's the first time I hear that name.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
Jade?
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Oh, I told you that she made a pact with someone. I thought it was Himeko. But could it be she made... Okay, my theory was that either the IPC or the Stellaron Hunters are going to take Sunday with them. I wonder if she made a pact with someone from the Stellaron Hunters to Firefly, or I don't know, to get Sunday. To give Sunday to them.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
I don't think you're gonna die.
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Verve? Haven't heard this word before. Verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your
Okay.
younger sister's wishes. to offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
How could I have forgotten? It was with Robin. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then?
Oh no, so they're gonna use both siblings. The IPC is gonna use them. The IPC is gonna bring them together so they can use them. Oh, don't be... It's like... Oh, this is bad. It's like removing the shackles. Like how the Robin wanted to be free. And then they put another pair of shackles on them.
I recognize the gravity of this question. Which is why you don't have to answer me right now.
I wanted him to be a stellar hunter.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
Oh, Chosen One.
I will not accept your charity.
Good. Don't.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. Ah, a word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
I love how she's... Let me take the picture. I love how she's using her personal experiences as a way of convincing someone. Like she said to Firefly, we're just like you. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, I'll stay tuned. Bootheel has become a visitor. Yes. Robin has become a visitor. Yes. Sparkle has become a visitor. Yes. Yes. Black Swan. Yes. Finally, the Sweet Dreams Encore has reached its end. Everyone in this little farce, including me, has reached an ending fitting for their contributions. Thank you once again for everything you've done for Penacony. Former ex-survivor of the Astral Express, Rosalina Jane Estella hereby salutes you. May your trailblazing journey never end. Hats off to you too, Nameless. It's you. Could you still be alive? Hats off to you, Nameless. The girl's long dream has reached its end. No one can respond here anymore. Ah! Wow! Oh my god, you can make your own. Oh wow, this is so cool. Our futures will surely cross again. Wow. I'm not gonna make this now. I will though eventually. Oh. They showed us many things about Firefly. We got a lot of love for Firefly, and we give a lot of love to Firefly. A wonderful, beautiful scene of love. All the characters together. Sparkle surprising me. Oh my god. Sparkle surprising me so much because on the one hand, it didn't make sense she wanted to do that. Okay. I cannot listen to this now because I'm gonna get emotional. I don't want to get emotional. I just want to say, Firefly is a very special character. Many people love Firefly, and I think they did justice with her story. I think it's great to see that Firefly, despite everything she has been through, she's still fighting with all her strength, and she's teaching to everyone that no matter what, life can be worth fighting for, and everyone has the power to do so, despite the difficulties, despite where you're born or what you have, any kind of anything holding you back, you can do it. And you saw how powerful she was, and that power comes from within. And I really think that, I really wish that everyone could see that. They could see their own strength. And it's so funny for me to say that, because I never saw my own strengths for a very, very long time. So this was a great patch. This was a great patch. The story with saying our farewells, saying our goodbyes, and toasting, it made me extremely emotional. Seeing Acheron again and seeing the things she was saying to us, and then the pictures, and thinking about what she also has been through, it really makes you care for these characters. It was very powerful. And the words of March, a very valuable lesson for many people and younger people out there. Very special scenes, and you should really pay attention to what March said and what the others said to her, what Himeko said to her. Everyone out there, you might think parents know everything, you might think older people know everything. No one knows everything, and no one everyone, as I said, was thrown into this world without their choice. So we have to make the best out of it, and we have to keep fighting for our lives. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos and my content. This was the farewell to Penacony. I will miss it so much, but we're obviously going to be back because there's more story with Sunday. He's going to be the focus later on again. And I'm very, very excited for the future of this game. And it makes me so happy to know that people enjoy watching me. And I hope I get to see you again and hear from you again. And as I always say, keep on trailblazing. And I see you in the next one. Take care.